Hey y'all, Blaumagier here, and we're back with more Mega Man Anniversary Collection. This is part 2 of Mega Man 5. Last time we took on the first 4 Robot Masters, and this time we're going to take on the second 4. We defeated Crystal Man last, and we're going to take the Crystal Eye to Napalm Man. So Napalm Man has a very Vietnamese themed stage, which is not at all problematic. I do not like these tigers. I like to charge up a shot and jump and shoot them. Get away from Sumatran and give them a charge shot. Use the charge shot on all the enemies it is good for. When you fire, those tigers do jump. Move when Sumatran gets in close to attack. It will always leap to attack. I mean, it can also despawn itself, that's cool too. Wow, I am getting wrecked by the cats today. Let's try this with a little bit more finesse. If you get too close, they jump, and if you shoot, they jump. But that works. Okay, what do you have to say? You can only damage the Metar when he sticks his face out. These are common rules for the whole series, so please learn them. You wait 5 games in to say that? Don't touch the Spike Mecha. Destroy him with a charge shot. Or use the gyro. That works too. They do keep spawning endlessly from the edge of the screen, but if you do touch it, it is an instant KO. I would definitely recommend waiting for one to spawn before trying to screen advance, unless you're a speedrunner who knows what you're doing and knows the exact timing. Energy tank in the wall. Huh, a secret passage. Yep, if we jump around, we can get to the energy tank pretty easily. I do recommend destroying those cone things before jumping to these platforms. Watch out for the direction of the flowing water. It will carry you away. You can certainly destroy this enemy with a charge shot. This water works similar to how it did in Toadman's stage in Mega Man 4, where it will push you in the obvious direction. Ah, these helicopter Joes are the worst. Foothold is a small one, but get the enemies above from here. This would actually be a good place to use the gyro attack. Because, yeah, as it turns out, pretty good against everything on this screen. It's decent against the helicopter Joes too. I was genuinely curious how I would fare. I really should have filled up the gyro attack with that energy. Udon's weak point is his head. There are a lot of enemies whose heads are their weak points. If you get overwhelmed, you can just slide away and all of his missiles will instantly despawn. Get out from underneath Eddie and fight. Don't tell me what to do. At least the letter is very out in the open and easy to find here. A Mega Man plate. I mustn't forget. Is that what they call these letters? Mega Man plates? Well, let's get that free guy there. Watch out for the narrow pass. Prepare to fire a charge shot. I think gravity hold actually works really well on this screen. Not against this guy, though. You don't need to jump here. While moving left, while falling down. It's a bit scary, but you'll be okay. Just slide and move left. It's not that big a deal. You'll be safe underneath Eddie. From here, you will defeat the red enemy. There's something right in front of your eyes, so take care. Yeah, we got pit monsters here, so be careful of that. I think there's only a single gap on the screen that doesn't have a pit monster. Even if you wait, that missile will be there when it is hidden. Fly across. I think one of these pits is the one that doesn't have a missile in it. Yeah, the very last one. A confrontation with Napalm Man. I'll take up the challenge of attacking his strong body with a hard weapon. Something as hard as a crystal, perhaps? You can dodge the missiles with a jump. Avoid the jump attacks by sliding. Walk forward to dodge the napalm bomb. You can defeat this guy easily. I find it very difficult to actually avoid taking damage from all of his missiles. I guess if you're really careful you can, but your offense is going to suffer for that. Luckily, the Crystal Eye has a lot of ammo, so... we really want to see him shoot the napalm. Because that's a little bit easier to dodge. Anyway, that's Napalm Man down. You got Napalm Bomb. And, you know, take your guesses on which Robot Master is weak to the bomb. It's Stone Man. Have you seen the game map? Eddie is over by the yellow block. From there you can retry the green block. Boss is over by the red. Sometimes the language is weird in these Navi texts. When you defeat this Metar, it bears a baby. Yeah, these are the worst Mets in the entire series. I hate them so much. Even if you hit it with a charge shot, it still spawns 3 babies. Ugh. I do not like the baby Metars. I like to just wait for that bat guy. I hate the Mets here. Oh, Dr. Cossack does say something, but only if you are all the way up against the wall. Something strange about this. And over here is our, I guess they're called Mega Man plates? This is the Mega Man plate I was robbed of. If I can collect all 8, then I will be able to call on Beat. Well, thanks for spoiling what it does when you collect all the letters. We actually only have 2 left to find, as it turns out. Is that right? Yeah, I guess it is right. I wonder... gravity hole? Dang it! I was hoping it would take care of the Met. I'm just gonna get off that screen. Alright, on to the next screen. Oh! We got the Metroids! They just kind of fall when you get near. And then run after you, of course. The mouse-shaped enemy at the bottom can be attacked with a charge shot. As for the enemies at your feet, the normal shot won't hit them, so attack using a wide attack like the charge shot or the napalm bomb. No, not another Metar! I'm amazed I got through that screen without taking damage. It seems there are lots of hidden rooms on this level. Oops. Is there another hidden room here? Is there a hidden room I was unaware of? I don't know why I wasn't shooting that. There's nothing on the screen, though. That's weird. Okay. Moving on. Worth it. What do you have to say, Dr. Cossack? When shield-wielding enemies guard with their shield, they drive back all attacks. If you wastefully fire away repeatedly, the shots will be driven back, and you won't be able to fire anymore. A lot of this text feels like this was the stage they intended to be done first. Charge shots is answer of the day. I don't care, I'm taking that hit. Mistime that. You could take it if you use Rush. Do I actually need Rush? I guess I do. Okay. Well. There we go. Definitely want to destroy all of these before moving forward. So, I haven't really talked about those platforms. The red ones go straight up. Actually, wait. I don't think it matters. I think... Never mind. They can go... They only go in one direction. That much is always true. I guess I just remember them being red in a different stage. But yeah, they can go up diagonally or straight across. Did you find all of the hidden rooms in the stage? Probably. I think this one just has some goodies in it. I don't think it really matters what I fill up. I wasn't sure if there might have been another one over there. I hate these little Mets. I really do. I hate them so much. Boss of Stone Man. Attack with a weapon that will blow his body away. This is actually a really long stage now that I'm thinking about it. Attack before Stone Man lands on the ground. Dodge his jump attack by sliding. So, we want him to do small hops. Because when he does a big one, he makes himself invulnerable. Although you can hit him as he's landing. And rarely he'll use the Power Stone, which is very easy to dodge because it's probably the worst weapon in the entire series. It's at least a contender if it's not the actual worst. And for defeating Stone Man, we get the Power Stone. And what can you damage with giant rocks? Probably a train? Charge Man's next. Power Stone, when used, creates 2 stones that spiral outward further and further, and you can only fire 1 shot at a time. In this stage, if you make good use of the hollow, you can attack with more of an advantage than the enemy. I guess always be charging a shot on this screen because of the missile guys. And I guess just slide through that last one. Even if Metar changes, if his face does not appear, you can't do any damage to him. Yeah, so the train Metars, they will pop out when they get close to you. If you have a lower ledge to stand on like that, you can use it to your advantage. Otherwise, just be ready to jump, because they fire the moment they pop up. And then they'll charge off towards you. At a pretty quick speed. But all in all, they're actually kind of easy to deal with. The chicken-shaped mecha's weak spot is his face. Yeah, you told us that in a different stage, Dr. Cossack. Yeah, the eggs jump there. Watch out! Just up ahead, the enemies are lying in wait. Save up a charge shot. Attack all the enemies with a charge shot. I really should have used the charge shot on that, but I already didn't do that. Wait, am I allowed to say that? The mouse mecha is lying in wait. The mouse mecha is already dead. So this letter, most people would probably use Rush Coil to get, but you can actually get it with a well-timed jump. Be sure not to miss the Mega Man plate. Just like that. Just a few more of these screens to go through. These guys like to shoot balls at you. Yeah, I'll take a free guy. I can't believe I have managed to avoid, not only avoid a game over, but gone up to 9 lives. Alright. Charge Man's the boss. Will you defeat him? Throw a powerful weapon at him. I wouldn't exactly call Power Stone powerful. I guess it does have power in the name, though. When Charge Man turns red, this is the signal to attack. His attack is simple-minded and easy. Dodge. You can damage him properly when walking. Okay. The way he worded that was really bad. When he turns red, he's invulnerable. It means he's about to attack, though. So Power Stone, you can pause to cancel. It's a little hard to do on this controller, though. Oh, you know what? I could have just hit my triggers to switch to cancel. Well, at least I have plenty of Power Stones left to try this with. Yeah, if you're not aware, the pause on an Xbox controller is on the left side, which is really awkward to press. almost got again. Yeah, the only way to make the Power Stone tolerable is to cancel it after it hits what you're trying to hit it with. Either by switching with the hot swap or by pausing. Obviously, if you're playing any version besides Anniversary Collection or Complete Works, you won't be able to hot swap. And we take the Charge Slide to Wave Man, or Charge Kick. The last of the 8 Robot Masters. Hey Mega Man, do you go back to the laboratory from time to time? I've made parts for you, so by all means I'd like you to use them. I don't even know what this means. There is no laboratory to go to? Watch out for the water that comes out of the crack in the floor in front of you. Watch and wait for the wrecking ball to come through and avoid it by sliding. I really hate these hazards. They're kind of obnoxious to time to avoid. You're safe at the base of the wrecking ball. If you wait at the base until it stops, you can proceed. Ace and point. I don't know how to get on top of that without getting sucked into it, but if you can get in that top one, you can get a free guy. It stops once in the middle of 2 cracks. Do your best not to slide in this place. You can't defeat this enemy through any way other than through its weak spot. Its speed is slow, so relax and dodge it. What is it weak to? Not gyro. Not crystal. Not napalm. Not power stone. Not gravity. Hold. I already know it's not. I don't have a weak spot for it. What? Ride the bubbles that come from below to proceed. Try getting on the second big bubble from the right. So, these screens get reused in Mega Man 9. From here, aim for the big bubble on the far left side. However, it's best to ride the smaller bubbles. Aim for where Eddie is. So, the gimmick here is you can ride on the big bubbles as long as you want, but the small bubbles will pop after like 2 seconds. Lastly, aim for the foothold on the right. Be careful not to get stuck by the spikes on the ceiling. I'm kind of dreading what's coming up, kind of hoping I don't get interrupted by a lot of Navi text. The only way you can proceed is to ride the bike on top of the water. When you get on the bike, you will not be able to use your charge shot or other weapons. You can't use your energy tank either, so be careful with your physical power. Yeah. Well, here goes. Our letter for this stage is on the screen. But you can get refills from the enemies here if you kill them. Your enemies are using marine bikes. Be careful, as there are times when they will attack from behind. Yep, you gotta be ready to jump over them when they do that. If you do use a rapid fire, be aware that you do still have the 3 shots on the screen limit, like usual. October's weak point is the center of his forehead. Move back and forth between shots and jumps. Even if you can't hit that weak point by attacking and jumping, you can hit it by firing repeatedly on top of the water. Yeah, not a fan of this mid-boss. Not at all. At least the checkpoint is right here. You don't have to go through a lot of stage to get back. I like to just go with a steady rate of fire. It takes care of most of the enemies pretty easily. I tend to just try to dodge the fish that jump out of the water. Because honestly, they move too fast and too difficult in Arc to reliably attack. So just be ready to jump when this guy surfaces. But don't jump too soon. And with that, we are on to the next screen. The screen does have our letter, so be careful of that. It's right at the very end of it too. If you do miss it, there is a single enemy before the next checkpoint that will allow you to Sudoku and try again for the letter. It will be one that you have to jump for. It's coming up here. There we go. It is nice that they put an eddy there a little bit ahead of it to let you know it's coming. I do appreciate that. Probably the single best thing included in the Navi mode, if I'm being honest. If you did miss it though, this enemy here is your only way to try again. You can defeat the enemy from the spot using a charge shot. You sure can. At last, a battle with the boss. I've no weapons that work with water. Another weapon might work. Yeah. We're gonna use the charge kick. Yeah, that's what it's called. But yeah, if you just use the attack button, it does nothing. This weapon is activated by sliding. But do be careful because it does use up energy when you're just sliding to slide, not only when you're coming in contact with stuff. When a water column attack comes, jump. Harpoons jump back and forth. Attack the boss. He'll never actually use the water attack on you. You know what? It'll always be like in front of you. Or just behind you. Yeah, that's the gist of the fight. He will use his water spout. He will jump after firing a harpoon immediately afterward. And just repeat that pattern. I'm just bad at this fight. That's all. You can actually get a hit off on him even without entering his hitbox. And, you know, if you get hit by the water spout, you might as well go for a double hit. He's not too bad. He's very predictable, but I guess it can be tricky because it's different from basically any other attack pattern from any other boss in like the entire series. But for defeating Wave Man, we get the Water Wave, which is an attack that travels along the ground exclusively and is Starman's weakness. But with that, the way forward to Proto Man has been revealed. But we will tackle that next time on Mega Man Anniversary Collection. This has been part 2 of Mega Man 5. I'm Blaumagier. If you liked what you saw here, please leave me a comment, smash that like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!